Once upon a time there was a temple in the foot of a certain mountain. A certain rainy night, there was someone knocked on the door of this temple. Anyone? At this time of night, when chief bonds of the temple began to get up unwillingly, a beautiful daughter stood there. "What can I do for you?" "Well, let me take over a dead body you mourned here during this period. In my house, I want to mourn for it again," the daughter said with a quiet way of talking, but eyes did it glitteringly and smell of the animal from a body. The chief bonds of a temple thought this daughter to be a monster. "Therefore, I refuse to accept. You should leave immediately." Then the daughter said with a grim face, "You'll regret this. I take revenge by all means soon." She disappeared incidentally when she said so. There was a funeral at the village after a while. When chief bonds of a temple went to recite a sutra, behind the house, there was a beautiful woman with long hair who was to stare us down. She is the last monster. Maybe she will intend to take the dead body of today's funeral in the middle of carrying to the grave. When a funeral was over, the chief bonds of a temple let people who went to the grave carry a coffin on their shoulder well. When people of the funeral went to the grave, weather turned bad, and thunder had begun to roar suddenly. All of a sudden, large drops of rain began falling from the pitch-black sky. It must be the act of that monster. He must be taught a lesson. When chief bonds of a temple advocates a sutra hard, ka too. With spirit, he raised a stick. Then something fell from the sky with a thud. What's going on? When people rushed up, it seemed to be the dead body in an old great wolf.